I'm going to be doing a swap on the SSD in here to a 2 terabyte, which is very simple. So first thing you're going to need to do is just take it apart, and then after that find the SSD. Let me go ahead and take it apart. Okay, so when you're taking it apart and you get all the screws, make sure you put them in the order that you took them off. You can see I put these two here because it's top and bottom. This is the top one here, these two are top and bottom, and then the middle one stays attached to the back cover right here. And then I use this just to go around it and separate it, and then with my hand I just pull it apart. Alright, SSD is in here, but before you do anything there, you want to unplug the battery. If I can lift that part up. So this is the SSD, but before you do anything, obviously you want to make sure it's powered off and all that. But you also want to unplug it. So this is the power. Unplug that. Then you don't even have to clone or anything. Asus made it pretty simple. Sorry for that. Asus made it pretty simple. All you gotta do is unscrew it and put the new one in there. Alright, I'll be back once the new one's in there. Once you got the new SSD in there, you plug the battery back in and put everything back together, and then you connect it to power with the original adapter or one with the similar power wattage and power it on. So for me, I hooked up a keyboard and mouse, which I have upside down, and I'm just gonna wait for this to power on, and I'll tell you what to do next. I just use this for a quick keyboard and mouse. I've tapped into it, so I'll be back. Once you're here, you'll see something like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit Y and or go to advanced mode. So go to advanced mode, go to boot. No, I'm sorry, not boot. You're gonna go to advanced and then go to Asus Cloud Recovery. Read all that and then just continue. Once you do all that, it's going to ask you to connect to a Wi-Fi, whatever, whatnot. Either tap it to get the on-screen one, or use a keyboard and mouse like I did. I suggest a keyboard and mouse, and then let it do its thing. It's going to take a while. Once it's done, you'll get something like that, and just that, and you're booting into Windows. Okay, so you're not booting into Windows. You'll probably get brought back into something like this. Select your Wi-Fi, enter your password and everything. I'll be back once I do that. Okay, so I just entered my Wi-Fi password and it's doing this. We'll see what happens next. You'll get something like this and ask you if you backed up your files. You're gonna hit no. And then yes. And then it's gonna do this and you just wait for that. Then once you're done with that, just go through your regular Windows setup and you'll be done.